bruh. Bro, y'all come chill for a second, man. Y'all just take a seat real fast, bro, because I can't. I can't, bro. I'm gonna be dead when this goddamn saga ends. Why are we getting DLC, bro? Why? Why is this happening to us right now? Y'all, let's be 100% real here. We have been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 for forever and a goddamn half. As fans of this series, we deserve absolution. Yeah, we got some closure in the Kingdom Hearts 3 game. But at the end of the day, that stunt they pulled with the ending, bro, we didn't deserve that. As fans, we did not deserve that. And Tetsuya Nomura, he is full of shit for what he did at the end of that game. What I feel is that we honestly should not be waiting for or even speculating about another game that might be coming out in 6 or so years. As fans of this series, the DLC that they're coming up with right now should be the definitive closure to this goddamn saga, to this saga that we are playing right now, the Dark Seeker saga. The in my opinion, the secret trailer at the end of Kh3, bro, that should have been like a preview to DLC that was coming out. And the guy at the end should have been the Master of Masters, and the DLC that should have been coming out later should have been the definitive closure to the goddamn series. You could have bought it at $9.99 or whatnot, and bro, they could have did that. But yeah, as fans, we're speculating about another game that comes out and adding more to this goddamn convoluted plot that we've been following for 10 plus years, bro. And suddenly
It's not convoluted. It's straightforward. You just don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, bruh, listen. I'm from the first generation where I played the games as they came out. And as a person from that first gen, bro, we know that shit was all over the place. And they had to come up with final mixes and shit in order to provide stitches and bandages to the plot that they just threw at us, bruh. The first one was straight. Once we got into Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, things like that, Chain of Memories, bro. Once we got into that, bro, and they had to come out with like the final mixes and secret and shit like that, and they started adding on shit and actually having to fix the story because they knew that shit was all over the place. I wasn't spoon fed like this generation where they can go out and buy 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 and play the game linearly and get the story told to them in the way that it should have been told in the first place. Y'all remember when we thought Birth by Sleep was the secret preview for Birth by Sleep was actually Kingdom Hearts 3, bro. I remember when we thought that shit when they came through with the armor and shit. And come to find out that Birth by Sleep was actually the first chapter in the whole goddamn story. So Kingdom Hearts 1 was essentially Kingdom Hearts 2. And then so on. Like, bro, come on, man. And now y'all give us this. They should call this Kingdom Hearts 3 Stitches and Bandages the Fixture. Because that's all it is. Because honestly, we knew Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't what it was supposed to be. It was like the groundwork for what we should have had. Because as y'all probably know, if you've read the reviews or watched reviews on that shit, they've already explained that. Spoiler alert, if you guys, because I'm going into spoilers and shit. But with the game, when you play it, you go to the different worlds first, and you visit all the worlds. Thank God you only have to visit them once, but they're long as hell. You visit the worlds, and then after you visit and beat the worlds, that's when you get into the plot of the story, the final plot, and all the closures. And the final plot and closures are so rushed that it's like, Once you close this one, you go here, you close that one, you go to this place, close that storyline, meet up here, have the final battle, and the end. I mean, like, throughout the story, you run into different organization members, but they don't mean shit, bro. The organization members don't mean shit. I mean, it's things like cutscenes that you get sometimes in the middle with the organization members that provide more questions than they do answers, and somehow connects the organization members to the foretellers from the Kingdom Hearts key game, you know. So there are things like little subtleties and things like that there. But as far as the meat and the juice of the plot, there isn't that fucking much. You close basically Kingdom Hearts 3 is you're closing the plots from the main characters, and you're left with the plot continuing, but they're calling it the end of the Dark Seeker saga because you killed the main dude, if you want to call him that, which essentially isn't the main dude. You feel me? It's weird, but I guess it's weird because of how I said it. It's just like in Naruto, how you thought Madara was the end, but come to find out he wasn't the end. There was somebody above him. It's the same shit here. Xehanort, we thought he was the end, but come to find out he's not the end. You feel me? So now the plot's still progressing. Instead of we getting closure to the final boss after him, there's a whole new other arc that's about to happen with this new boss. You feel me? So it's like, goddamn. What we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do? Coming this winter, you feel me? Next could be anywhere between fucking November and in January. Excuse my language, y'all, but I'm just frustrated because I gotta continue with this. I'm gonna have to play it. Yeah, there's no choice. I'm gonna play it, yes. But I'm just ranting because I don't, as a fan, I deserve not to have to play it. If you're coming out with a new Kingdom Hearts game, you should be going on, since you said that the last game was the Kh3 was the closure to the Dark Seeker saga. We should be now progressing to a new saga. If you're coming out with some shit that should have been in the original game in the first place, you feel me? I could go into a whole rant about how I felt like how Kingdom Hearts came out in the first fucking place. Kh3 came out because I felt like it was in the works and it was going to be something great, but because we were so hungry and thirsty for it, they just polished up what they had and then gave it to us, you feel me? Instead of just making it what it was, because we know that the game was too... There is no way that game should have been that easy on hard, bro. There is no way. That game was too easy on hard. Hard was easy. I can't... I have the ultimate weapon. Could just imagine what I would do if I went through that game with the ultimate weapon on easy. I would just destroy that game. I got the ultimate weapon just for critical mode, y'all. It's providing challenges or whatnot, but at the same time, you feel me? Why wasn't this part of the game released with critical mode? Because now I'm having to go back to play. I'm having to go back through this game for a third time. If they're adding these cutscenes and things to the game, I'm having to go back through this game at the same time. But if you really look at it in the preview, the cutscenes we got were at a specific point in the game, which is that second half of the game that I explained, where the plot in the juice and everything is at. So it's only in that part. So essentially, I'm having to go back through the worlds again just to get back to this part. I'm having to go through the game again, you guys. And you are too. Not just me. So, I guess all in all, sum this up. After seeing this trailer for the game, I just have 2 words. Fuck